It's the same thing for grabs. You were meant to pick the kids up at 1, you rock.
All right, rollerbladers, it's not often that I literally drop what I'm doing to come make a video, but that's exactly what I'm doing right now because my dude Tom Moyse, is it Moyse? Sorry, man, if I'm messing it up. Absolutely like the best channel, my favorite channel, favoriter than my own channel. Dude is so good, so funny, so clever, so creative. And I was like 1 minute into his newest video and I was dying laughing. And so I figured, man, let's do a reaction video. Let's watch it together. Because if you haven't seen it and if you haven't subscribed to Tom, you have to. The guy is amazing. Like, it's so good. He's so good. So anyway, we're gonna watch this together and react to it. So here we go. His newest video, rollerblading trick violations. The video that we didn't ask for, but the video that we all needed. So let's do it. I'm pumped.
All right, trick violations. We're talking step-ons, backslides.
Oh my damn.
We're talking mistrials that look like they're in a long-distance relationship. We're talking not in the groove,
P-stars.
also on 2 different continents. Would you like any butter with that roll?
The old rolly fish brains.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have.
Stinkers, absolute stinkers. They're all in there. Before anybody starts getting shirty, starts getting a little bit emotional.
Uh-oh, triggered.
Hands up. I am guilty of it as well, man.
We're all guilty of some of it.
My rollerblading license. I've been up in front of that council.
We're all guilty of one of these offenses.
For all sorts of freaking
I don't care who you are.
I nearly lost my license over this absolute monstrosity.
Roly-poly.
Brother, this guy stinks!
They were frothing from the mouth over this one.
Think I'm making that shit up?
Shameful. God knows how I kept my license, but I did. Just a couple of
Your
months.
rollerblading
1
license.
month ban. Was back in the game, and I learned my lesson.
Contenders ready!
Mistrials and all the variations, top sides, misfits, alley-oop mistrials. Mate, keep them feet together.
Perfect.
Keep the kids together, please. Hall and Oates, mate.
Hall and Oates is, I mean, so here's the thing is like, this is already so good because these are like all, literally this is like 13 minutes long, but I've only watched a few minutes of it, but like he's already hitting on some of the unwritten rules. And I'm sure we'll probably get into like grabs on fish brains and stuff, but like the mistrials where like, you know, the H block needs to meet the back of your boot. I don't know. Do you agree with that or not? I think it's a valid point. Yeah, I don't know.
Together. Noel and Liam, just stop squabbling. Together, man. Together. Chips and curry sauce. Together.
Together.
Not in the pot. Together. Look at this mistrial, man. It's like they've had a fight. One of them's gone out drinking.
Bro, right here. This
hours
kills
later
me.
than they said they would, and they're just not even talking anymore. It's like Moyse'S has turned
Hold
up
on.
and just
What he
half
says
the
here in a
ocean.
second had me on the
Get over
floor.
it. There's a whole person in the gap. As a rule of thumb, if you can
There's
see
a whole person in the
between
gap between his legs.
Doesn't count. The council is going to be onto you big time.
You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. No authority at all.
There's another one at the same place, mate. Lucky the council weren't there. They would have shut the whole thing down.
There's a lot of offenses done at this barbed wire.
Anymore. I'm sick of that t-shirt. All over the place.
Lots of offenses at this barbed wire compound.
It's not a new thing either. They've been around for time. And it's no less of a fine as well if the feet start together but then break up halfway through. Oh my goodness, you had it. You had it.
You had it.
Just need to...
Your feet started together, but then they slowly, gradually, no pass. No excuses.
Hold on, mate. Work out your differences. Stay together. You were mates, now you're bloody like pen pals, man. You don't even freaking text each other anymore. Ghosted each other. Now this one's absolutely heartbreaking. You can see they're trying to make up their differences. They're in communication. They're like, come on, should we give it a try? But no.
Is it a Mizu? Is it a mistrial? Is it both?
Past it. That back foot's dating Mizu at the same time as the mistrial. Please give me a chance. No, I see you with Mizu the other day, man. You're always cheating off me behind the back. Just make your mind up. It's pretty much the same rule for sunny days, whatever you want to call them. Close the curtains, man. Keep the feet together. You're watching, you close the curtains. Easy way to remember it. I mean, unless you're like some sort of freak, you open up the curtains, get yourself in trouble for that. I actually believe this one was an on-the-spot fine, man. Look at the gap, like, is that a toll booth? Is that where I put my money? Put it in and the bridge goes up. Flipping hell, man. You had enough time to like switch the foot.
He's taking the P-Star to Gapplebee's.
Definitely had time to put it together. 1 point off your license for sure.
1 point off the license.
Probably
there.
More. They'll decide, not me. Just because you stuck a fakey 360 at the beginning.
Bro, shots fired. Full cab true P-Star. Just because you hooked a full cab true P-Star doesn't mean you get a pass. Point reduced.
We did the trick. Does in no way allow your feet to just explode. What's going on, like? Different postcodes, man. Clearly got the talent to like full cab, fakey 360.
Shots fired.
Doesn't even look like it was that hard for you. Just get back up and
He does do it
the
super
camera
clean
as
too.
well. You've got a responsibility to like go politely. That wasn't it. I don't want the council breathing down my neck.
Oh, the camera, dude.
Like,
It's your
you'll get in
responsibility.
trouble, I'll get in trouble and we'll just get stick. Get back up there and do it again.
Bruh.
No.
This is where I stop.
Warming up a seat in hell for this one. Fair enough, you're on a chain. It's wobbling all over the place. There's all sorts of very.
I have newfound respect for anyone that grinds anything other than a handrail or a ledge, because if you watch my latest video right here, I tried to grind a tennis net and it was bad. It was bad. So if you're grinding chains, me personally, I'm giving you a pass.
Rules with it, but man, just like pull up your fly. Just think of it.
It's probably switched too.
It
Looks like it.
Going skating
Maybe.
with the legs apart. Yeah, that's your fly on.
Them jeans are fly though. Come on, dude.
Grinding chains looks mad fun though. Greg Preston, mate, he doesn't mess up. Get in there, Greg, man. Come on. Standard forward, or it's like sunny day as some people call it. That's getting a bit more like value, mate. That's going up. The stock's in that. You need to start doing them and getting really nice. But when it's not in the groove, oh God, like when the foot's like flapping
I'm guilty of this.
all over the place, like oh,
My P-Stars are not great.
disgusting. Yeah, can you get the VAR on that one, please? VAR.
A little
Yeah,
review.
Can you check if that actually went in? Yeah. No. Nah, not in. No goal.
No count. Doesn't count.
Has to be in the groove, like Malcolm in the friggin' middle. So we're saying Mistral no gap, X grind definitely no gap on that.
Ooh.
Hell, that is
I didn't know that was part of the equation here. The X grinds, I've probably been doing them all wrong.
like having stabilizers on your bike or something. Like, you're not a kid. It's fine if you're just starting and you're learning it. Yeah, get a nice bit of stability for you. And just bring it in, mate. Proper class. Torque soles with a gap. Oh my goodness me. Rotten.
That's fair.
Absolutely dot cotton rotten. Absolutely stunning
Ooh,
trick.
butter.
Done well.
Perfect.
All nice and tucked in. Oh, it's just a great shape, man. Get that in a friggin' museum, man. Oh. The day the pioneers came up with this one, oh, they were having a sensational day. Look at this thing of beauty.
My thing is too, is like, okay, we have these like unwritten rules, like mistrials, you know, need to be together. Soyals need to be together. You know, is it like, when did this start? Did it start at the beginning of rollerblading? Is it just because does it look better than if it's out here? Does it just demonstrate more skill? I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments.
We have made this for you. Take care of it. And what are we doing? Big gaps. And the friggin' torque foot not even down.
Okay.
It's like taking a picture
I can agree with that. If your backslide plate is not touching, it's probably not a
sake.
torque sole
Bit
or a
of a
mistrial.
honeymoon period on this one. It's all nice and together to begin with, and all of a sudden they start drifting apart.
It's like alley-oop
Got other
soyal to
interests,
alley-oop
got other
sole.
people in their lives, you know, they just don't have the time for the relationship.
You either burn out or fade away.
Look at this one, man. Done a load of good work,
Steez.
getting into a really nice stylish position.
No
This
backslide
one's kind of like, you know, building a house with all the bells and whistles.
Oh, no
but then
backslide
not
plate.
putting a door on the friggin' thing. Like, there's no friggin' door, like, just finish it off.
Is he talking
Finish
about the
off
backslide
job,
plate?
man. It's a little bit like a fake Rolex or something. This is definitely a torque sole from the market. This is Weebok, man. You're spinning the yarn.
Did I miss it?
telling a great
Was it the
story.
backslide plate?
You've got everybody convinced it's the real thing. It's all just on a bed of lies. Oh, almost fell for that one. Almost fell for it. You've even come in with a Tyrannosaurus Rex arms.
You gotta
giving
have the
it all
T-Rex arms.
Style, giving it all the beans, but don't put the torque down. And
Oh.
that is definitely what was
Oh,
wrong.
come on. I mean, man, listen, dude. I get it. His backslide plate is like a quarter of an inch away. I'm giving it to him. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'm a softie. I'm a softie.
Happening there as well. And it's the same for Roys and Favs. Just get them down, man. Like, they look lovely when they're
Yeah,
down.
okay.
Like,
I can get on board with that
the
one.
whole thing. I mean, that must have felt pretty sweet, like.
Sweet like Tropicana.
Just the feet need to go down. Come on. Down, down.
I'm sorry. I love his like stock photos or his like whatever non-copyright photos that he like just plugs in here, like those stones between your toes.
Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Other violations include pencil spins. Nah, man, like just get a little bit of a tuck on it. Like,
yeah, I can get down.
Fryer, tuck yourself up there. Have a good time, like a cannonball, man. Not a friggin' HB, like. Next up in the dock to be judged, step on grind.
Oh, bro.
Oh my.
Personal vendetta.
Steps for getting from one floor to another. Good steps. Steps, the British pop band, good steps. Underrated steps, actually. Step Brothers, good film.
Step
Steps
Brothers.
into grinds, nice. Go back to bed, like, sleep it off. Here comes hot stepper, murder in that trick, and not in a good way. And I've been guilty of this a fair few times myself. Like, you just creep.
That's my thing. Like, if you're a beginner, like, hey, dude, step up, fine. Just don't make it a habit. Like, you know, even my like tutorial on like how to grind, like, yeah, like start with step up Machios, step up souls, but like you have to grow out of it. If you're doing backslides, you shouldn't be stepping up to them over time.
Keep up on you. Sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. What you need is a good, honest pal who has your like well-being in mind. Somebody that can come up to you and go, look, right, mate, pull your pants up,
Facts.
put on your big boy jumper, and let's get
Real
started.
friends
Do it again.
don't
I've
let
experienced
friends
that.
step up to
Told me
grinds.
straight. He was like, you stepped into it, do it again. So I did, and it worked.
Yep.
Good. Let you in a little secret. There's a loophole in the law on that one. Med spin. Med spin into a grind, mate. You get that 1 foot up.
Why is her ring? Does anyone wear their ring like this actually? It looks like it's just gonna fall right off.
So I doing a med spin, nobody realises you're just stepping into a trick. Like, I do that. Now, very often the crime is committed when people are going into backslides, especially if they're switching out of the backslide. That seems like a fair bit.
Fact.
But it's not where they're limited to. The criminals are fairly clever, always coming up with new ways to scam you. This is the latest one. Stepping into toe or heel rolls.
Ooh.
It's like a move from line dancing or something.
Wow. His creativity with these videos, I'm blown away. Like, I would have never thought about like a line dancing country bar with stepping up to a toe roll or a heel roll. Come on.
Rolls.
Bruh.
Jeez, 540 alley fish. I don't know. I might not be that mad if you roll an alley, 540 alley fish.
Be wrong. A 540 disaster mono roll is pretty ridiculous. That's
Mono roll, bro.
But I've seen your submission form for the end of the year, and you submitted that as a 540 alley-oop fish brain. That is what we call a penguin, mate. That is not going to fly. Bacon roll, Swiss roll, commando roll, sushi roll, roll and wrap, roll on deodorant, roll in a fatty, rolling over in bed. All great rolls. Rolling top sides, not so great. It's like rolling your ankle.
Fact.
But you know, just call it something different. That's the easiest way to do it. Just say, I wasn't even doing a top side, I was doing something else. And it's as easy as that. Find a square rail, roll a top side, get that top side foot just rolling on it and the front foot the normal way, mate. You absolute psychopath.
Yeah. Try rolling a square ledge. Ain't gonna work.
That'd be mega. These are also on the naughty list, by the way. I've rolled over in my time and seen a few howlers in the morning, but that is ridiculous roll. Okay. It looks fun though, and very tempting to do. It's kind of like when...
I'm not gonna
you're on
hate
a
too much. I
rig
can't
or
really
whatever,
even do
you get
those.
that, like,
At least I don't think I
feeling,
can.
just, like, chuck your phone off it. Yeah, it's kind of like that feeling. You want to do it, but you know you shouldn't. Not locking top sides properly is also a little bit heinous. The first and third seem perfectly fine, just the second one.
Ooh, I remember seeing this clip.
Just let yourself go a little bit.
Skirt.
Just get the thing locked up, like
Yeah.
death row style. Just get locked bang.
I was just praising Jimmy. I think this is Jimmy Sizz, with the tennis net video on my last video. I remember seeing this clip and like, did he lock that? Don't get me wrong. I can't do this at all. So I'm not firing any shots here, but
Banged up.
it didn't go
Done.
unnoticed.
Definitely covered this before. but toe rolls or heel rolls when that other leg, when the loose leg is shaking like a shitting dog. No,
that's me, bro.
You've got to calm
Toe rolls, heel rolls.
down, like bit of CBD oil or something out, like chill out on the leg. Mazugans, like bringing an acoustic guitar to a party. Flip it now, man, just do the trick properly. Like, if you don't know, it's a Nugan where your foot is like so tilted it kind of looks like you're almost in a Mizu. Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine how upset your kids would be if you were late to pick them up from school. Oh man, there'd be tears, it'd just be an absolute mess. Really, really sad situation. It's the same thing for grabs. You were meant to pick the kids up at 1, you rock.
This is so true. This is so true. I do this all the time where like, let me make sure that I'm locking the fish brain before I actually grab it because I want to be able to catch myself and not die. Oh, shots fired, Tom. You're so right though.
Up at 6. That's a good trick as well.
You were supposed
man.
to pick
Just
the kids
don't
up
even
at 1, but picked them up at 6. Oh my God.
Or with the grab, just leave it. Freestyle the trick. Same thing. Rocking up to work, still half cut at like midday, man. Nah, man. Take the day off. There's variations as well. There's a catch and release, you know, catch it but then release it too early, you know, drop the fish back in the river. There's also the hesitation and really quick regret, all the regret of a weekend in like 1 second. There's also the fun.
I have 100% put clips on this channel where I have like accepted the trick because I made an effort to like grab, never touched my skate, but made at least like got low enough to grab the whatever backslide or fish brain. And in my mind, I'm like, well, I tried. It's the thought that counts.
The trout tickler, landing in the lava. Basically, it's when you do a topside trick. Seth, you go in, left foot topside.
Yeah.
It's when you land.
This video is so good.
Right side.
Tom, you
It's a
absolutely
far
killed it.
side.
Fall side.
There's times where you can do that on purpose and it looks pretty good. You just got to cool the shot before you take it, like in pool and that. Now, if you meet somebody who claims
my God,
they've
best
never
picture
done
ever.
one of these things, bro, they are talking absolute tripe, man. Everyone's done it. Everyone's been there. And
Yeah.
you know, it's just a laugh. You can learn from these things, man. On a semi-serious note, it's important to have trick names and then like guidance that goes with that name. It allows people to learn better, you know. They'll be better with the trick that they're doing because they know they're doing it right. It will look good to people. It translates really well. But that's a whole nother massive conversation. And you know, like rules are there to be broken. Sometimes when you break the rules, you come up with something else that's like even better. Or maybe just like good. Don't take any of it seriously. It's all just a bit of fun, unless you're in a competition, and then you've got to do it proper because otherwise the judges are never going to give you it. Are they?
Fact.
Just wait, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Not so sure how well that's going to go down. If you like these videos, you can actually support me.
Listen, Tom, you absolutely killed it. If you're not subscribed to Tom's channel, go do it right now. He is the man. His channel is linked down in the description below. Go subscribe if you're not. And give him mega support because it's clear that he puts a whole lot more effort into his videos than I do. And the guy is the man. So anyway, whether you agree with the info here or not, you got to respect the guy for calling it out. So anyway, consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for being here, Rollerbooters. We'll see you next time. Bye.